Let's create one more tutorial in FreeCAD. In this video you learn to use pad, mirror, fillet and pocket. So open the FreeCAD and let's go. The first step to create this part, we will select the front plane and make this sketch, and here will be the midpoint. And the first thing that we'll make, we will create this arc with 45 millimeters of radius and create another arc here. The distance between these two arcs is 5 millimeters. And we will extrude this 50 millimeters, okay? So go to create a sketch, select the front plane, select the arc from center, click here in the midpoint. The radius here, 45 millimeters. Make an arc here and create another arc here. Select line, make a line between this point and the line between these 2 points here. And go to constraint, select horizontal vertical, select this point and the midpoint, this point and the midpoint, and go to dimension. The distance here is 5 millimeters. We made this arc here. Now leave the sketch and go to pad. The thickness, the length here is 50 millimeters, but the mode here, select the symmetric and press OK. And now select this face here and go to create a sketch. We will make this base. So the base is a rectangle, 25 by 30 millimeters. And we have 2 holes here. And the distance between the center of this hole and this edge here, 10 millimeters, and this edge here, 5 millimeters. And this hole has 5 millimeters of diameter. So go to external projection, select this edge here, and go to rectangle, click here in this line, select the center red rectangle, make a rectangle here, coincident with this line, and go to constraint, select the horizontal vertical, select this point and the midpoint, and go to dimension. The distance here, 25, and the distance here, 30 millimeters. And now select the circle, make a circle here and another circle here, and go to constraint, select the equal, select the circle and this one, and go to dimension. The diameter here is 5 millimeters. And go to dimension again, select this circle and this line, the distance here, 5 millimeters. And the distance between this circle and this line here is 10 millimeters. Let me move the dimension here a little bit. And go to dimension, the distance here, 5 millimeters. And go to constraint, select horizontal vertical, select this point and this point here, okay? And here in the corners we have a fillet with 5 millimeters of radius. So go to fillet, select this edge and this edge here, this edge and this edge here, and go to dimension. The radius here is 5 millimeters. And the radius here is 5 millimeters. And now leave the sketch and go to pad. The thickness here is 5 millimeters. So extrude this, reverse the direction, and the length here is 5 millimeters. And press OK. We made this one. And now to create the same in the other side, go to mirror and the mirror parameter. Select the transform two shapes and click here to add features. Select this face here and the plane here, select the YZ plane and press OK. We made this one. And now we will select the front plane again and we'll make this sketch here, this line, and this arc and this line, the both line is tangent with this arc, and this arc here has 20 millimeters of radius, and the distance between the center of this arc and the midpoint is 75 millimeters. So go to create a sketch and select the front plane. Go to external projection, select here toggle section view, select this point and select this point here, and select this point here and this point here. Okay, and now select the arc from center, make an arc here with 20 millimeters of radius, and select a line, make a line between this point and this point here, and this point and this point here. Make sure that this 2 point is coincident. Sorry. And go to constraint, select tangent, make sure that this line is tangent with this arc and this line is tangent with this arc. Okay, go to dimension, the distance here is 75 millimeters, and now we will create this profile here. So select line, make a line between these 2 points, and make a line between these 2 points, and go to arc from center, click here in the midpoint, click here in this point, make an arc here, and click here in this point. Okay, and now leave the sketch and go to pad. The thickness here is 3 millimeters, the length here 3 millimeters, the mode symmetric, and press OK. And now we will select the front plane again, and we will create this sketch here, this line, and this arc here, this arc with 20 millimeters of radius, and this line here, and this arc here. Okay, the distance here between this point and the midpoint, 75 millimeters. You can take reference from this arc here that we made before. Okay, so go to create a sketch and select the front plane, active the toggle section view, go to external projection, select this arc here and select this one, and select the arc from center, click here in this point, make an arc here with 20 millimeters of radius, make an arc here, and make another arc here from this point to this line here, and go to constraint, select horizontal vertical, select this point and this point here, select this point and this point, this point and this point here, make this vertical constraints, and select this point and this point here. Now select a line, make a line between these 2 points, and make a line here. Let me see if it is not coincident here, sorry. This point lost the reference, so go to horizontal vertical again, select this point and this point here. Okay, and leave the sketch. We need to extrude this 28 millimeters. So go to pad, and the mode here, select symmetric, the length 28 millimeters, and press OK. And now we will make this hole here. The hole has 18 millimeters of diameter. Or you can, let's make this extrusion here first, okay? With 25 millimeters of diameter. And we will extrude this 3 millimeters in the both sides, okay? You can select the front plane and extrude this 34 millimeters. 28 plus 3 in this side and 3 in this side, okay? So go to create a sketch, select the front plane again, and go to toggle section view, select this, and go to external projection, select this arc here, select circle, and click here in this point, make a circle here with 25 millimeters of diameter, and leave the sketch, go to pad, and the mode here, symmetric, and the length 34 millimeters, and press OK. Let me check the dimension here, the distance between these two faces, 3 millimeters here, okay, and 3 millimeters here. And now let's create the hole. We have a hole here with 18 millimeters of diameter. So select this face here, go to create a sketch and select the external projection, select this face and select the circle, make a circle here at this point with 18 millimeters of diameter. And leave the sketch, go to pocket and the type here, select it through all and press OK. We made this one. And now to finish this exercise, we needed to create this fillet here. In this edge, the fillet here has 3 millimeters of radius. So go to fillet, the radius here, 3 millimeters, and select this edge here. Let me select here, select this edge, select in the other side. 3 millimeters of radius and press OK. And that's it. Here we finish your exercise. So thanks for watching, subscribe my channel for more and see you in the next videos. Bye bye.